All right, we are in the mastermind time that we can discuss energy, growth, goodness that's happening. Something that I saw was a common conversation with a few of us on here was putting out our energy and giving our energy to posts, right? Like getting information out on our social platforms, as well as engaging on other people's content and their conversations that they're posting. And it just made me think about how in my experience, the process that I go through is, and what I've learned from going to workshops and things like that for social media specifically, is like before we make a post for ourselves, it's something that's good, is that we go and we interact on the people that are on our news feed, right? So if we're thinking about like walking down a hallway, we're gonna say, hey, Suze, hey, Nicole, hey, Kelly, hey, Lisa, and we say hi to the people before we're like, oh, hey, do you know who I am? Right? When you're walking down the hallway, you say hi to the people that you know first before you're like, oh, it's me. So I was just totally thinking about, I said totally because I just saw the word totally pop up in the chat. I was thinking about how the common theme of like in the morning getting posts out and like knowing what we're working through in our day, how we're all doing the same thing, and how I really look at it as like putting the energy out for engagement. And something that I've practiced is that I go and I look on my news feed and I start liking, commenting, engaging on the people that are in my news feed. And then I create a post because it's more likely to show up in other people's algorithm because I'm already engaging on the platform. So it's something that I've thought about and known. So I don't know if anyone has like a system or a process that they work through, but that's something that I practice for giving my energy so that I can receive like later in my day, and I can kind of circle back to a process that supports, the flow of how my day kind of goes. Anyone have anything? Lisa, have an awesome day. It was great to see you. Anyone have anything, any thoughts around putting your energy out or receiving it in post and engagement?
I think that's a great idea because I don't necessarily engage in other people's posts very often because I don't really scroll. I go on Facebook more to like see if people have responded to what I have posted so that I can respond to them. Though I will scroll a little bit, but maybe there's some value in doing it a little bit more or commenting instead of just liking, and being more mindful of doing that before I post something. So because normally I like go on, I post something and then I scroll. So being more mindful of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Even set a timer, right? Like 10-minute timer to say for 10 minutes, I'm going to intentionally scroll to find things that I'm excited to comment and engage with. So, right, you're only looking for the things that like got you to go, ooh, what is that? A picture or a word that jumps out at you that actually has you stop and take in the content versus just a like, because that builds a stronger relationship to want to engage on your information as well, because they see that you see them, you notice their post, and then you engage on it. And then it also helps the algorithm. So I love that drummed something up for you.
One thing also that I've learned is that if you have like a personal post that gets a lot of interaction, to do like a business post right after that, because everybody's coming to look at your personal post and they might see the business post as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And especially if you can tie it in to what someone was already engaging on, like the content that was there, can you tie it into another engaging post that continues the conversation and it streamlines to business conversation? Like that would be OP, right? Like that would be really intentional and focused on how you put your energy out there, and maybe how it gets received. So I love that. All right. Well, we are over time. We're going to stop here and welcome